They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. The battle starts in 5, 4,
You need
3,
not fear me.
2,
If you do not
1.
oppose me.
You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
I want a soul.
Be a raccoon. We're gonna have a problem. Relay deployments. Hey, Chief. Down! That fucking hurt!
That one hurts.
I want a soul. I'm barely
I like
harmed.
the cold. Double KO! Time is up. Fear Buster.
I want a soul.
A nice deep freeze.
Tony's got it under control.
I want a soul.
We got company. I'll patch you up. It's too easy when you never miss.
I like the cold.
Team player, that's me.
Fear Buster.
Armor patch here. Hey up.
That one hurts. I like the cold. You know what to do?
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Someone scratch my... Hey, team!
I am ready to put on a show!
The legions of hell are beyond counting. Hell unleashed!
I like the cold.
Usually I love spiders, but destroy
The moon haunts you!
I am barely harmed.
Behold the god of thunder!
I'll patch you up.
Mortals use these. Shall I?
Honestly, didn't think I could take Thor.
See there? The
I like the
sniper.
cold.
Find that soul.
Here's how you shoot.
And I am barely harmed. One little sniper. A distraction for the queen of find that soul.
It's fire time!
Just diet.
Behold, that child!
Sniper.
Find that.
A nice deep freeze. Only 60 seconds left.
I shall claim my
This
victory.
is real
Eventually.
firepower!
Plasma?
I am ready to put on a show.
These mechanical rifles are no more.
Here's this life. Healing.
Down to 30 seconds.
No problem.
You ready?
Almost there. Another one for the good guys.
Fucking helpful.
Roll up. The final 10 seconds.
I unleash the Vishanti
Another soul to join my legions.
It's the grand finale. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
One.
Hell unleashed!
When I rise, they fall.
Nice stuff. Double KO.
Right here. Stop up.
Another epic victory. Bing! Help get that vehicle to its destination.
I'll patch
You
up.
need not fear me if you do not oppose me.
Hey, the human host is down. Someone scratch my back.
Find that soul.
New entry in the war. It seems I have found our foe.
victory, Spider-Zero. I will protect you. Find that soul.
It's Spider time!
You're ready for that?
Find that soul.
I'm doing this my way!
Get that vehicle moving again!
Enjoy the amplifier!
Face my foes.
Double KO!
Who could fight the goddess of hell?
That's 3!
Here's this life.
What kind of...
Wow, 4 in a row! Almost there! Don't turn back now!
Hey, idiots!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man! Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Here's this life. Mortals use these. Usually I love
Only 60 seconds left!
but destroy this nest.
Get that vehicle moving again!
I wasn't done. Consider yourself conquered.
Down to 30 seconds! Get that vehicle moving again!
An opportunity. Resistance is futile. Mortals use these. Shall I?
A nice deep... The final 10 seconds!
I hate this.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner!
Find that soul.
Well, you can't expect to win them all. Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
My Odachi is sharp. My mind is sharper.
become friends. But
30
only
seconds
if we
before you
show
attack.
ourselves
Get
respect.
ready.
Where'd you get them back?
It was my dad's. He died piloting it, and then
You know who killed them?
I don't want to talk about revenge. I just want to carry on his work.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I like the future. It has kick-ass ordnance.
You're up, little one.
Heavyweight.
Sayonara.
It's one of Moon Knight's oaths.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
It didn't have to come to this, great force Oni.
The mission area is yours.
He's off to meet you. We have succeeded so far.
What is this enchanted totem? Healing magic. Lovely.
Bogey's incoming.
Out of sight. Healing magic. Lovely.
Fire mode. That for a greatest hit.
It didn't have to come to this, great force Oni.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Some sort of enchanted artifact. Curious.
You're mine!
I am ready to
Haunts you!
But it's your mine!
It's the grand finale.
Step aside!
Placed it on.
That's better.
The area is almost yours.
You lose, demon.
I like the cold.
Farewell.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have the winner.
Step lightly. Might be more honest.
Yes. It appears some timelines feature a very different version of me.
"30 seconds before you attack. Get ready."
Wow, you look tough.
You look like you belong in high school. What are you?
A famous singer.
I don't listen to music. I punish criminals.
Well, you are in the right place for that. Let's go.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Awesome!
I've seen a lot of stuff I never signed up for in Special Forces.
There they are. They don't look friendly.
Need some ranged firepower.
Farewell.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We captured the mission area!
Yes.
Double KO! Control C's! That's 3!
Should I bury you on
Here's
land?
how you shoot.
You're mine!
All you want. I'll just aim where you were.
A strange mystical offering.
Company.
This will do nice. Out of sight.
Hell unleashed!
This will do nicely.
The moon haunts you.
Fire mode!
Leave them to Khonshu.
It's Spider Time! You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost. Control seized.
Nice shooting.
Sayonara.
I am ready to put on a show! The grand finale!
You're mine!
That one hurts.
This will do nicely.
Another epic victory! Big win! You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
No one escapes. You need not fear me if you do not oppose me.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
What's on your mind, Tony?
I'm just wondering if you can get an arrow through one of the eye holes in Doom's mask.
I'll customize one just for that.
Good man.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just what the
Help
doctor
get that vehicle to its destination.
I always return.
I am Loki. Red dot, red dot.
Here's this life.
I only wish I'd done it my...
That's better.
There's a sniper!
No goddess is ever truly gone. Fight!
Just embrace the light!
My armor's got a lock on a bogey. We have an ex-sniper.
Get ready!
Find that soul.
Your god is...
You're halfway there! Keep going!
Here's this life. Why bother? A sniper targets us. Find that soul. The Lord of Asgard is reborn. The troublesome sniper is dispatched. Find that soul. Another soul to join my legions. Mortals use these. Shall I? Enemy, find that soul. The legions of hell are beyond counting.
Almost there! Don't turn back now! Double KO!
I am barely harmed.
Sniper's locked in on us.
Find that soul.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Anything could hurt me. Please, we're hurt.
Please, nobody tell Spider-Ham.
Here's this life.
I'm taking requests.
Their sniper was not as clever as they thought.
I want hell at least.
Spider Zero got placed.
Face my crows.
Double KO! That's 3!
Mortals use these. I'm barely harmed.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Find that soul.
Maximum pulse!
Now, disappearing. Crawl back to your dome.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Please, my hurt.
I owe you one. Enemies on approach.
Find that soul.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Who could fight the goddess of hell? No escape. I may return from my own realm. No! Look! You still owe me. Resistance is futile. What is the delay? Our enemies hunt us.
I am ready to put on a show.
Enemies on approach. rid of me.
goddess is
Think
ever
again.
truly gone. Fight!
Don't let
Pulse
those
charge! Fire! Nobody can hang with the pulse cannon.
observe.
Here's this life! Mortals use these. Shall I? Please! Freeze my clothes.
Did that hurt?
What a sly god you are, Loki. Here's this life.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Here's this life.
Only 60 seconds left.
Who could fight the goddess of hell?
Enemy assistance!
Feels like living. I want your soul. Healing.
Down to 30 seconds.
I am ready to put on a show!
What hurt?
I want your soul.
The final 10 seconds.
Feeling stronger already. Crawl back to.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Down in the abyss. Born again!
Solving our crisis.
Now just fight.
You are not alone.
The great snake still hungers, it seems.
That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
Lost control here.
A brief taste of hell. Healing. Why would I need healing?
So close! This is a big chance! Only 60 seconds left.
Perfect. I want your soul. A brief taste of hell.
I am ready to put on a show!
Just embrace the light.
I want your soul. A dagger to the heart tends to end things.
Another epic victory! Big win! Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not judging.
My Odachi is sharp. My mind is sharper. Everything in this place feels so familiar.
30 seconds before you attack.
Yes, so
Get ready.
strange.
You can shoot fast, bub, but I can heal even faster.
Wanna put that to the test, old man?
Maybe later. Right now, it looks like we're on the same side.
Getting harder and harder to keep track these days.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Yggdrasil be praised. What an epic gathering across realms it brought.
I bring thunder.
Heavy weapons.
I can't believe we
Flush the other Frank out.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Sayonara. Your weapons are inelegant, friend.
Capture the mission area!
This will do nicely. I needed that. You're mine! My hunt continues.
Control lost!
Winter Soldier reporting for duty.
Mantis is ready to strike.
Farewell.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Beware the Punisher's turret.
What a difference.
I need assistance.
A few too many of them for my liking. Score one for this. You're mine. I'm just a sword for hire. This is all so much bigger than me.
Yeah. It's basically, one thing I've noticed with this game is it's just completely one-sided.
30
Either your
seconds
team
before you
dominates
attack.
or
Get
your
ready.
team gets dominated. And I think I'm just stuck on the,
Venom?
I'm gonna get dominated this game.
About you and the chaos you cause for countless spider heroes.
To rule the afterlife is to rule everyone, eventually.
You know, I was trying to flank there,
Battle
like you
starts
said,
in
and it's like,
5,
so
4,
anyone
3,
putting on any
2,
damage on anyone
1.
there?
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I was a prisoner of the Collector. One day,
They took Psylocke, they changed her model for this game, but she's basically a clone of like Sky from Paladins.
Friends, gather around!
Judge, jury, executioner!
But we're sticking to the plan. We're gonna do what we're supposed to do, and that's flank.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
There we go. That's how you do it. Healer down. Another one down.
Capture the mission area!
Come on, reload, fucker. God. 4-piece. Oh, it should have been a 4-piece, but that's how we do it, boys.
Gear up, little ones.
逃がさないわよ。
Here comes trouble.
What?
逃がさないわ
I
よ。
don't know his abilities, so I was fighting there, so. Got him.
Us against the world!
There we go. Another 3-piece. Well, I was getting out of there.
Need some ranged firepower. I'm doing this my way.
I am very hard.
Might need my guys to
My
step
love cannot
up.
be snuffed.
I've dropped a couple 3-pieces already on here.
Control seized!
So you can even just hold it down and go auto.
Gear up, little ones. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
A shortcut.
She doesn't do too much damage at range at all, so I gotta get close. Alright, here we go. Watch here, check here. Yep, that's what we were looking for.
Out of sight.
Surprise! Oh, what? I'm invisible.
Hold still. I'm trying to help. Please.
Oh. 2v1 though, man, it's huge in these games. It took out one, the other guy's too occupied. It leaves you 4-on-3 on the... Boom.
It appears some timelines feature a very
I don't know
different
who the
version of
healers
me.
are and stuff like that are yet, but when I see one in the back
30 seconds
that's a
before you
little
attack.
squishier than the
Get
others, I
ready.
just assume that's the healer.
Where'd you get the mech?
It was my dad's. He died piloting it, and then I took over.
You know who killed him.
I don't want to talk about revenge. I just want to carry on.
This chick up here that this one is, she's been one of my favorite ones to use so far. I don't know her name.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
This guy right here.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
We fight for the survival of worlds, not for personal glory.
Alright, let's go, boys.
Out of sight.
Should have kept your hands on
Reloading.
Step aside. You lose.
Looks like the mission area is yours
Ooh,
to capture now.
Outwit, outlast, outplay.
Healing magic. Lovely.
Never thought I'd be sad to see Death get defeated. Capture the mission area!
Step aside.
Oh, we gotta get out of that engagement.
Healing magic.
Us against the world.
Fire mode!
Big weapons don't impress
We gotta put a little pressure on me. Oh, I stayed in the gunfight on that one.
I'll patch you up. This is.
me. My hunt continues.
I don't think we're holding this point though.
Step aside.
It's a nice change of pace. It's not the greatest game ever, but it's something new.
Turrets blow.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Jesus Christ, how? I'm invisible.
Judge, jury,
Oh, he is.
executioner! Executioner! Lights out.
How did he know that I was coming around that pillar like that?
Friends, gather around!
Yeah, I haven't tried a support class in this one yet. I was showing Garrett this one, but he's not ready for this yet.
Sayonara.
I don't think like any kid that's not in high school is ready for these kind of games. There's too much for them.
The moon!
Get off your thing.
Transgressions.
Fighting until we have a winner! Double KO! That's 3!
Come on, boys.
Sayonara.
Ah, that's my bad. I should have stayed in there. I was trying to get in and get out. I got 2 of them down, but
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I went 15-6. Like, a lot of these guys did a little bit more damage, but alright. I don't know what any of these currencies are yet. Let's back out. Heroes. All classes. Vanguard. Duelist. Strategist. These must be the healers. Mantis, Moon of Snow. One thing that I like about this game that it does really well is you can click on the hero. You can go to abilities and it automatically it shows you the abilities, but then it actually just has this quick little video that loads instantly. So here she's got an attack. Life Energy Blast, fire an energy thorn, and regain 1 life orb after a critical hit. I wonder what that means, regain a life orb. I see 4 little things in the middle, so that must be what it is. Healing flower. Consume life orbs to grant allies a healing over time. Eesh. I don't like healing over time. It was good in Paladins because one guy could do heal over times, but he could see through walls to do it, so he didn't have to have a line of sight. But if you have to have a line of sight, heal over time is a big pain in the ass. Oof, that's a weak heal too. So she does damage, so you have to be doing damage to restore. Let's see what else her abilities are. Throw a spore to sedate the nearby enemy. Okay, so it's really just like a stun. Got it. Consume life orbs to grant allies a damage boost. Interesting. Okay. Consume life orbs to grant herself a damage boost.
You made me angry.
Okay. And then what is the big one?
We are undefeatable.
So the big one, release energy around her while moving, providing heal over time and movement boosts for allies.
We are undefeatable.
Excess healing converts to bonus health. I feel like this is a weak healer, even though I haven't played any yet. But we'll give a healer a try, and we'll give her a run just to see what happens. But yeah, as a new player, when you come in, like having that like quick video thing right there, so you can just actually see it, and not having to like YouTube some crap or
You'll need
play.
a top-notch
It's like
team to win
huge in
this
a
one.
game. Without also having to go through some silly tutorial too, where you're just like, oh. Let's give her a spin.
Life energy is a powerful weapon against evil.
My big concern with her, just from watching, she doesn't seem to have like an escapability move. And so I got a feeling like when
Such
you
an
get
emotional time.
guys on
I
you,
like it.
you are in trouble.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Yeah, it'll be fun for you to give it a spin and see what you think.
How do you contain such vast energy
Okay,
as the
so
weather?
she has a higher movement speed, which I assume is why they didn't give her
Yes,
escapability.
it is the same with me and life energy.
But I don't know if I like that or not. Okay, right click
Battle
heals.
starts in 5,
You can see my little
4, 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, securing the mission area is your top priority.
Places like this make me miss the 1940s more than ever.
If they release like the X-Men 97 skins, I will actually buy some skins for the first time ever in a game. Okay, I gotta remember I'm a healer now. Oh, taking damage, taking damage. Can I heal I can't heal myself though. Alright, so what's the range on the heals?
Help is here.
You needed some help, didn't you? I wouldn't mess with Groot, that's for sure.
Okay, I've got...
Let me help.
Oh! I gotta figure out how to self-heal a little bit. It'll take me a little bit to get used to watching my teammates, watching my own health, but also like moving out of the way of damage. It's kind of like a different mindset.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
As if the winds themselves have been silenced.
Alright, so we're healed up.
We are undefeatable!
Us against the world!
Who will help? Let me help.
Alright. What is this thing? Whew. At least the heal seems like it doesn't have to be like an aimed heal. But the heal over time thing is weak. Where guys are like critically low, here it just doesn't quite heal them enough to keep them alive. Gotta need the. That's where you gotta have flanks, man. What's the range? Can't heal yet. Okay, so looks like I don't have to have line of sight to heal. Which is good to know. Okay. Oh, wow. Just got demolished. Oh, I got destroyed. That won't happen once I'm like actually familiar with that character. I got no one out here with me. Can I heal myself? No.
My anger is healthy.
Okay, maybe I can. Look out for the little squirrel bitch.
Armed and dangerous!
We are undefeatable.
Stand down!
There we go. A little health boost for everyone with my ultimate here. Let's push everything. My ultimate's pretty nice though, like the AoE healing, but then any over healing like actually counts as additional health. That's huge in this game.
Help, friends.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Let me help.
You're welcome.
Which one's my stun button? That one. Okay, okay, F?
My anger
Okay,
is
F heals me. That's good to know. So I can heal myself.
Behold, Darkchild! Fire mode! Chin up! Powering up!
Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier!
Oof. The speed's not enough. These guys can just close the distance too quick.
Come back here!
I built myself a new body. Like it? Our enemies are here. Let me help. I am wounded. Who will help?
Yes.
Get that vehicle moving again. This is natural anger. Let me help. My life energy grows stronger.
What?
That's what I need.
I think like a good ability that they should change for her
Not today.
would be to have like an instant revive of a teammate.
Keep going. Help is here.
Us against the world.
We are undefeatable.
Dude. Once they're on me, I can't get them off me.
Gather around. Only 60 seconds
Not
left.
today.
We need to seconds.
Hey, Diddy!
All right,
Fire mode. We are undefeatable.
let's go, boys.
We triumph together.
Let's go.
The final 10 seconds. Help, friends.
Staying on.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Budokan is dangerous. We will protect you.
What just happened?
A guardian never gives up.
Okay, that's my stun. I gotta remember that.
Help is here.
Behold, Dark Child! My anger is healthy.
Healing? Too kind.
Help is here.
Oh boy, I'm all over the place right now. I feel like I'm Garrett in creative mode.
I need assistance.
So health in here. What's good? Got you, son.
My anger is healthy. Down to 30 seconds.
The path to Budokan is
Bitch out of here.
We will protect you.
Yep, get out of here. Let's push, boys. Let's push.
So close. We are undefeatable. Final 10 seconds.
We're pushing this thing, man.
You don't have to fight alone. This is natural anger. Help is here. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. We are undefeatable.
I'll patch you up behind you.
I am healed. You make me angry.
No, no. How? Come on, come on, raccoon. Keep him alive.
Scratch my back.
Keep him alive, raccoon.
I have some scores to settle.
Damn it.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Let's take a look at the scoreboard, see how I did. I did 10,000 healing. The shark did 21,000 healing. How'd he double me up? I felt like I was healing the whole time. I only pumped out about 7,800 damage. The shark did 1,200 damage, so the raccoon did 5,000 damage. Interesting. They had a mantis on their team that did about the same healing that I did. A little less damage. His accuracy was half mine. Battle Pass, Hero Store. Let's just see what's going on in here. I always do think it's funny that a game launches with a store with stuff in it. Now, it's a free game, so I don't blame them, but still, it's just funny to me. You should have the X-Men 97 model and voice actor. I feel like this game is gonna probably finish off a game like Paladins, though. Beyond like a group of like hardcore who are gonna still keep playing it. But to be honest, Paladins had a good run. It came out in 2016 and is still going, so it had an 8-year run. Let's see. Do we give her another try? Do we switch it up? I've got a healer.
My order is sharp. My mind is sharper.
You know, Paladin's biggest issue too is like they've had like the same maps for like the last 6 years.
30 seconds. Stay strong.
They've done a good job of adding new heroes into the game, but literally the same maps over 8 years, like, is pretty sad.
No, Iron Fist, kid. You're not him.
I am.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
We won't run away anymore.
Defend.
Get ready. Here come the bad guys.
Alright, let's go flank. Ooh, there they are. I don't know the map, so we're having a... Okay, this is the healer. Yep, we got her.
What a disgrace.
Got him.
KO.
Woo!
Farewell. Healing magic. Lovely.
You need their power.
That's how you do it, boys. Put pressure on them. Coming back around again. Got him again.
You got them all.
Got him again.
What a difference.
Woo!
Farewell.
Just like that, she's gone. She gone. Boogie noise style.
Now Hulk mad!
Hulk charge!
I am ready to put on a show.
Oof. Okay. Save some for me, boys.
Get ready.
Out of sight.
We are undefeatable.
That's better.
Might go get him. I don't know what we're dealing with there. What? Okay. The insane timing and accuracy of that guy's shot was interesting.
Leave them to Khonshu!
Farewell.
Only 60 seconds left.
Come on, get me up there.
What a difference.
Oh, you're not getting away.
You're mine. It didn't have to come to this great force, Oni.
Down to 30 seconds. Us against the world.
Out of sight.
My ultimate did like no damage there.
I needed
The
that.
final 10 seconds. Just embrace the light.
Stand aside.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Double KO. That's 3.
Swallowed? Oh.
Step aside.
Another epic victory. Big win.
We needed a victory for the night. It's taking a long time to level up, though. Claim rewards. I don't know. I feel like I'm taking a break for the night. This is one of these games I don't feel like I could play for more than like an hour at a time. Like this isn't like a 4-hour session kind of game for me. I think if you had like a dedicated team for it, it would be pretty fun. But as far as like solo, taking a look online, we got the Boogeyman watching Tubi, and we've got 8-1 Fizzle in Call of Duty multiplayer. I messaged him to get on Halo earlier tonight, and I fired it up, but the Booger Man was not responding. But once the Booger Man gets on free movies and TV, I just picture him like in a reclining chair with like a 1980s glass like ashtray with like 3 Marlboros in it. You know, one smoking as it's like he meant to put it out, but 3 Marlboros deep, one smoking in there, you know, a couple like cans, like, and by a couple, probably like 8 cans of Natty Ice, 3/4 of the way like drunk, and then he's got like a bag of like weed just like passed out on him, and he's just with the TV on, but with the lights on and everything still, just in the controller off to the side, just still on, passed out on the couch or like reclining chair. This character is like 100% for guys to goon on. Oh god. Luna Snow, equal part pop star and superhero. Luna Snow puts on a dazzling show with her light and dark ice powers. The arena is her stage, where Seol Hee and her team orchestrate spectacular displays that earn her an ever-increasing number of fans and wins. I'll give them a credit, man. Like they definitely put attention to detail to make sure guys could goon to this one, right? Like, fire ice shots that damage enemies or heal allies. Okay, interesting. So the main one. So I'm wondering how accurate you have to be for the heals. Because if you have to be accurate, like that's tough, man, when the guy's dashing around to then have to land a shot to heal. Cast a clump of ice to freeze the hit enemy and restore health. What? Okay. What's her ultimate? Take center stage and start dancing.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh no. Oh my god, really? Oh.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh god. What is wrong with the gamers? Take center stage and start dancing. Toggle between two performances. Heal allies or grant them a damage boost.
I am ready to put on a show.
You know, even though I'm a boomer, and you know my wife's a boomer too.
I am ready to put on a show.
If I had her dress up as this Luna character and get on stream, like, and just she started her own stream, by like the end of the night, she'd have like more views and followers than I've had in like 8 years of streaming combined.
I am ready to put on a show.
Attach Idle Aura to an ally. Allies with Idle Aura also restore health when Luna Snow is healing others. Just by what I've seen from the shark guy, the Loki guy, I really wouldn't want to play as them. The raccoon, not feeling. Cloak and Dagger, I remember them from Spider-Man Maximum Carnage series. I think they had their own thing but came into that, but that's where I know them from. Tyrone Johnson and Tandy Bowen are nearly inseparable, like two sides of the same coin, intertwined by forces of shadow and light. Cloak and Dagger fight as a unified front, dealing havoc and having allies across the healing allies across the arena. How do I feel in this one? So I think our healer is Mantis, like if we're gonna be a healer. That seems to be the one for us. We can give Luna a little test run, but this team up thing is interesting too. Let's take a look at this. Guardian, so if I use Psylocke for example, I get like a boost if I team up with the Panther character and whatever this is. When magic is on the field, Black Panther and Psylocke can tap into Limbo to rewind a few seconds back to a previous position. After passing through Limbo, Black Panther and Psylocke will gain bonus health based on missing health. Okay.
New trail to explore.
Jeez, that makes...
New trail to explore.
That's really actually interesting, but like aggravating, because you're gonna have teams just like, well, obviously that would be in ranked play, but you're gonna have teams just having to run the most powerful team ups possible, because you just can't, like, if you're not using a team up, like, you are putting yourself at a disadvantage.
New trail to explore.
Thank you, sister. Thank you, sister.
Messaging the booger, man. Booger. Booger. Just because we haven't had this on here for a while, we need to do it. I needed to just, like, let's Google or YouTube AI cops theme. Just because we need to see what else comes up. that's not gonna do it.
In
That's
the
not.
city street.
That's not good enough. AI generated.
Bad boy, what you gonna do? When they start watching how you gonna do? What you do when it hits the fan? Bad boy, Mr. Bad Boy, watch out, man. Eyes on the prize, but the streets ain't blind. Every move you make in the urban grind, Mr. Bad Boy, in the city's trance. On the street lights, shadows dance. Watch out, bad boy, they're closing in. Every secret hell can be a sin. They're coming for you in the midnight hue. Bad boy, watch out, they're coming through. So watch out, listen to the streets. The whispers grow louder like drum beats. They're coming, bad boy, for what you've done. In the urban symphony with shadows. Under the skies, looking over shoulders, shadows play. Mr. Bad Boy in the night and day. Eyes watching closely every now and then.
Yeah, let's just say it doesn't hit as hard as the original theme, does it? Oh man, the booger man. The world needs its hero. And he's not anywhere to be found. Out defending the city streets. Vigilante for justice. Booger Noise. Where are you when we need you, Booger? Booger. Booger. When frightened citizens take to the streets to call out to their hero, they put up the boogie symbol high into the sky and chant Booger. 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 Out of the darkness comes if you just picture, like, you cut to like a dark alley. Picture a dark alley, and all of a sudden, in the depth of the darkness, you don't see anything, except you see like a spark of a lighter light up, and then you see a cigarette start to smoke, and like breathing, and then cue the deep breathing sound as you see the cigarette pulsating, and then cue like a loud like footsteps walking, getting closer into the dark, and out of the darkness, Linda, we got a problem here. And then that's when like Booger Noise walks out of the darkness and into the light. The background music from Marvel Rivals with like these police cars and stuff is like perfect for the Booger theme, by the way. Imagine if they made Boogie like an honorary cop for like a night or two, and he got to go around like just being a cop. Like, God, that would be like an amazing episode. So I'm taking a look at Twitch right now. I'm on their main page. And what is it about this XQC guy that people like find entertaining? I've clicked on him a few times over the years, and he looks like a tool bag, and I can't even understand what he actually says. And people are really like amazed by him. And I remember I was listening to a podcast one time. They were talking about how like impressive he was, like when they were, and I'm just like, he literally seems like an idiot.
I feel like it has too much stuff that isn't sword fighting.
That's for sure. Right now, my main page recommended channels. There's a guy named Maximilian Dude. Okay. Emaru. Ferret Software. Marvel Rivals. XQC and Just Chatting. And Jonah Veal and Ashes of Creation. XQC viewers also watch Summit 1G. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. The Marvel Rivals Twitch page right now. It says Marvel Rivals Championship, Asia Region Double Elimination Stage, round 6 through 9. How is there already some like championship going on for a game that's like a couple weeks old? And I know I'm being like negative Nancy mode right now, which I'm not trying to be, but is there anything like more boring and useless than like championship tournaments for these video games? Like, does anyone actually watch them or care about that? Like, who's like sitting there going like, this random dude won? Or I've never understood any of that. They've got people casting it. This guy's name is Ruben Sargasm.
After the fact, because we witnessed a C9, or considering this as Marvel Rivals and after the invitational we had.
Oh, man. Ruben Sargasm. Sargasm. I'll just link it for you, and you can just click right on it if you wanted. I'd pull it up on stream, but I'm just being lazy. I could do like a window capture. One sec here. Properties. I gotta add a new source because you can't. Oh, they just switched to it. But shout out to the 4 channels that I still follow right now. Chicago 670 The Score, Pirate Software. Shout out to my man, Mega Power 4, man. We need him back streaming. His name was Will. Shout out to my boy Will, man. We need him back. He was bringing the energy, putting on a show for his fans. We're going to shout that guy out, but he hasn't been around. Well, let's take a look together, boys, to see how the Asian Championships are being played. Oh my God. The G-Man and the Hyperzone were playing some Minecraft Dungeons together on Christmas Eve. One of the few times that they both sat down together and playing co-op. So that was kind of fun to watch. They were able to play together for like an hour. It was pretty cool. And the G-Man got Claymaker a Christmas present. He got a Monster Jam Steel Titans for the Nintendo Switch. So I believe the Nintendo Switch is the highest numbered of games in our video game collection in our lifetime, in my lifetime. So did not expect that to be the case, but that's how we are. All right, guys, we've got Magneto here. He's trying to get on the point, but he's not quite. Now he's on the point. There's their Magneto. Just got destroyed. Now we've... Oh, God, we're going to do one of these things where we switch all the time. There's their healer. Now we're back on the tank. God, the ADHD of this generation. Like, you can't tell a story just jumping around this much, and I don't know why anyone doesn't understand that. Like, you can't broadcast this either. You just end up with, like, these young, like, 20-year-olds just screaming into the mic, like, oh, and the Hulk is smashing this and this and this and this. It's like, man, tell the story. Like, you don't have... Like, one of the things that drives me nuts with play-by-play is you don't have to talk about everything that's going on the screen because people can see it for themselves. So you really need to focus on more of the detail of what's going on. So in this case, it's like, hey, you've got the guy in the back, the Hawkeye with the bow in the back. So his job is to pick off and put damage into people. This character is fun to play right here. She launches basically just like, she's got 8 rounds of damage that can do some pretty good damage, but you have to be pretty accurate with it. So now we're back on the point. Let's turn the volume up for a second, tune in. And
My eyes were deceiving me yet again, and momentarily Exiled is Owen just kind of playing into the front line just a little longer than I would like. But speaking about back line, and considering Hawkeye has very little in regards to evasive tools, now has to watch out for the Meteor M, but still falls to Alcatraz, who goes in with the
Jesus. God.
Nullified, however, by fate of both worlds.
And while Owen's ultimate did not find any knockouts, there was a lot of value found in forcing out the Hela ultimate and the Luna Snow ultimate at the same time. That is a really strong 2-for-1 trade.
This is her ultimate.
The Arcade's Hela pops their ultimate and just starts absolutely knocking out and sweeping the floor. with Paris.
Let's go, Ruben. Get us pumped.
QR code. Able to get in one more hit against Shuvi. Some more Magneto to have to really contend with Baby Bruce in the back line. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't get taken out. Or, hold on, eyes might have been deceiving me yet again as Eat Balls almost goes down and out, but still able to build up on the charge, at least just momentarily, to get back in shape and back to form right now, as it seems that Monkey Arcade, one more long distance elimination, however, coming in from the Hela.
Shuvi not given any freedom to walk up as he just walks into multiple Hela headshots. Just, wow, that is absolutely tragic to watch. I think every Vanguard player can relate to that moment where you just peek out for the slightest, teensiest moment, and then you just immediately evaporate to the enemy team's Hela and Hawkeye with real no chance to survive for even a moment against that.
And Owen finding one more pick against Shuvi here. Magneto and Magneto violence and absolutely just trapping Luna Snow in the corner, at least for a brief few moments.
Oh
before
my god, these guys are too much.
But the meteor and the fall down from the sky, not as effective as they would have liked to have seen, but effective indeed. It's the Hawkeye finding 1, 2, 3 elims. Alcatraz being the last to fall here with the assist against Eat Balls now on the group.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, Paris is really hurting after being forced to face against this Hawkeye pick, because Laissez Bleu is doing a really wonderful job keeping everyone in check. Just
you can tell these guys aren't actually the ones controlling the camera, so then they're having to like react to whatever the camera switches to.
Longer than he can see them for. And it's just a really tough push for Paris after such a decisive first point capture. They're only left with 1:30 to capture the second point here, and they're not really able to do too much, but they do force QR code to go back to spawn as they are just caught a little off guard by their Groot. And Shuvi here with a really valuable pick on the Luna Snow with that Magneto ultimate. And now finally, Paris is able to push up a little bit, but they did have to use.
Come on, Ruben. When Magneto's charging up his ultimate, that's your time to shine and talk about what is about to happen and tell the audience that.
Spells disaster for the next fight, but hopefully they can recoup
and talk about why is he doing it now?
Maybe in combination with Eat Balls' Groot ult 2, as Delusion picks off QR code and they just start stag. Oh. And the late Luna Snow ult from Monkey Arcade. This is rather unfortunate to see.
He's got to crank up the tunes of fate of both worlds here, but Shuvi leading the front line in regards to the charge, the same as.
Yeah, man, these guys, you could tell these guys have never been on the big stage before.
And damage tacked on top of that.
They've never been on the Powertron.
Not able to make it out of there, caught as
they've never experienced the power portal.
On the board, but hell gets unleashed, and these Gamma shields go down just too little, too soon. Delusion finding at least 2 on the board.
Delusion getting so many knockouts with that Hela ultimate. It really hurts to not have that Mantis and Luna. I mean, not
the Megatron. It would be like a better name, but because, I mean, obviously because of the Transformer tie-in, I didn't use the Megatron, so I had to go with the Powertron.
Doctor Strange to float up in the skybox to deal with it, and Monkey Arcade gets the opening pick on Alcatraz. That is really important. Really big for Paris as they capture the second point with 1:30 left on the time bank, with just an overtime push for that second point capture.
At the front with the Sport Bomb, Groot ulti in conjunction.
God, I can't stop yawning. This is putting me to sleep.
To be able to survive it, even if momentarily. With Delusion and Shuvi leading the charge yet again. That's a Hela gone. Another elimination on the board. If you are Paris, moving even.
They're not even doing
forward,
it.
Might be wanting.
I gotta mute them for a sec. So what you would want to do in this case is you don't want to just broadcast the screen like this that anyone else in the world can go see, right? Like, they should have a cameraman ability to broadcast the match and have like a map on the side that everyone can see, that you could like a top-down part of the map, right? Like, and say like okay, this is where they are right here. They're trying to get to there. So like they're at point C, they're trying to get to point D. And let's zoom out and take ourselves in. Like I watched like a Fortnite championship years ago, and they were able to like fly around the map, and it was amazing. It was 10 times better than like stuck like in this third person view of like what we see when we're playing the game. To be able to zoom out on the map, you know, like they were in Tomato Town, for example, like in an engagement, and you could see them moving around the map, but you were like zoomed out of it and could see it going on, and then you could kind of fly in. Boom, now we're at Tomato Town watching this fight. So much better. And it's just got to dial in the little intricacies here, boys. I've got to give my man Ruben something to work with here. You know, he's out in deep water right now trying to carry this thing. Yeah, it was cool at one point, like in the Fortnite map too, they like zoomed out so you could see the entire, like, imagine, you know, like when you play Smash Brothers, just with like the little header above the name with a little arrow pointing down. You could see like all 100+ people in there on the map, and it was cool to kind of see where you could see like, I didn't like the guy, but Tfue was in there, so you could see where he was. You could see where these people were, and you're like, wow, these guys are a good like 2 minutes away from each other. And then as the circle would start to close, you could see these teams having to like move around the map. You're like, oh, these guys are about to get into an engagement. So then the people could fly in basically to see it. It was good.
We should say, from Punisher and even the Cosmic Yarn Amplifier to play more into the team composition and the damage buffs from there on out.
Yeah, I mean, Paris is going to be running this Rocket Raccoon Punisher team up, which is really, really powerful, especially on defense here, as Monkey Arcade pushes up with roughly the same team comp, a very mostly standard team comp besides QR code on the Captain America.
Okay, another thing again. No one cares who QR code is. You just say Captain America if you're going to reference it. That way everyone at home knows who you're talking about, because let's call it what it is. People know who Captain America is. People don't know who QR code is. And every time you say QR code, most people don't think of this modern Marvel Rivals player. They're thinking of a QR code that they scan with their phone. So, like, again, like, it just, some of these little things going on here, my brother.
Illusion was still able to snuff them out with a Night Sword Thorn leading into it. And a nasty blade at that one, even from long distance. Magneto Shield up in full force right now.
And then you talked about this comp that was good on defense together. Well, why is it good on defense? You know, if I'm the viewer watching, what should I be looking for? Because to me, it's just a bunch of shit just swirling around on the screen. You're switching in between people. I can't see anything play out. Like, give me some information about what Luna Snow here is doing. What's she doing? Why is she doing it? How do we maximize her?
Swapping over.
What is it that this guy's doing that makes him a good player, as opposed to, like, you know, your middle-aged guy playing on a Saturday night on his own?
Is just sitting on that high.
Because that's what you're here to see. You're here to see the guys that are good, right? Well, tell me why they're good. Tell me what they're doing. I can see what's going on, but give it to me.
She'll be running the Vanguard down with Magneto, but speaking of running things down, it's going to be QR code wanting all the smoke as much as possible, same as Owen, but that does sound like a galactic legend. Hella right in front gets slammed equally by Shuby, and with ulti differential, we have.
But you cut away from it, so none of us know what you're talking about.
As best as possible on the Crow, get more Hella action off the Meteor, and finding them out of the corner of fate of both worlds wasn't enough for King to survive.
Now we're back in a spawn.
For Ebza, as Leslie Blue still snuffs him out off an Elim, and now everything and everyone getting caught in a massive team fight. Monkey Arcade, though, taking advantage of it.
Wow, that was a really nice cleanup from Monkey Arcade's Luna Snow. Just
we didn't see any of it.
Everyone to death is Luna Snow. Really good work from them as they come into this next fight with a Hella ultimate, and Paris has basically nothing going into this next fight, so it looks like it's going to be a fairly neutral game that we'll be playing for this next fight here. As they're just setting up, regrouping. waiting for the fight to
This
start,
isn't,
just poking at
dude.
each other from a
I just tried to
distance, though.
type
Not
in the
much
chat of
happening
this,
thus
that we
far
didn't
as they
see any of
just
it.
build their ultimates.
Their chat is a emote
Playing a fighting
only
game for
chat.
myself, one thing that scares me more
What
than
the
anything
fuck?
is the neutral game, because things just get a little too quiet and if anything too menacing. You have to figure out what combo is going to follow up next in this situation.
Am I too
what
old to
ulti's
be
gonna
playing
follow
this
up
game? Is
after,
that
or
what's
what
going on?
dive as E-Ball's playing
Like, if
into
I'm
the dive
only
as
allowed
well,
to-
off the Hulk, which I was surprised this character wasn't banned in the first place
Well,
with the last devastating and monstrous play we did see from them.
These
the
guys
last
may
time
not
around,
understand
and
it,
seemingly forcing Monkey Arcade
but
way
they
off
get the East
convoy
Delaware in the
right
chat.
now. Paris, full advantage, building up on the ulti charge. And the Hela on the side of Monkey Arcade would exactly have the Hela ulti up and ready if need be. And as I say that, it is going to be Delusion able to hit that first, but gets taken down
Shout
just
out
as quickly.
to the boys
Losing
at
so
East
up,
Delaware.
actually,
You guys
excuse me,
see that
the
right
opposing
there?
Hela by Alcatraz having swapped out over to the shotgun and now having to contend with the Galactic Legend up in the sky, getting stunned though. Unless you Blue might not be able to make it out of this if they're not careful enough. Fate of both worlds active, and that's going to be Alcatraz having to chase another day. Okay, there we go. Froze for 2 seconds there. Got a little scared.
All right, boys. Now we're on Hela. Hela is flanking right now. She's moving around, repositioning. Now take a look after she's repositioned. She's just got some open damage there. But we didn't stay with her, so you can't even talk about it.
To think about this next team fight up and coming. Paris wouldn't exactly have anything in the tank except for eat balls with
All right,
the
we're
ulti,
back on
and
Hela.
Monkey Arcade might be
She's
able
just
to
standing
counter
back,
with the Mantis sustaining
launching
the
her
Fate of both
damage
worlds
right here.
following after the
She's
fact.
using some
But
cover, but we're
speaking
gonna
of the
cut away
Hulk,
again. We're
helping
gonna
out
cut to the other team
already.
now.
Back on the point, Gamma Clap, and then focusing forward off the punches. Still trying to burst down.
Just think how cool
to
this
the
would be, though,
America
if you
on
could
top
take
of
the
this
camera
one.
and
There's
back
one guy,
out
there's one
to then see the
elimination,
two
and then
teams
trying to
going,
assemble with the
so they could
Liberty
call
Rush
the
might be
action.
enough to
Like,
hopefully at least
oh,
sustain for
there's
a
someone
little bit
flanking.
longer. QR
The two
code is
tanks
still
are
able to
battling out in the
eliminate
middle.
Alcatraz
That's what's
here
going on.
off
Look
in
out
the
for the
feed.
healers on the
Following up with
sides.
another
Just
off
keep
the
your
ulti
eyes on
Galactic
that.
Legend. QR
Sort of
code
just
finding
talking
a
about
second.
like
We'll
the
see
song
Blue
and
falling for the
dance that's
third.
going
We've got a
on between.
triple for QR against Ebza.
Now, I did say the Captain America pick is a little bit unconventional, but QR Code is proving why he is able to pull it off, getting so much value, playing him
Yes,
almost like a
Ruben.
flanker, just living in their backline.
You're my
knowing that they
man,
can't really
Ruben.
do anything about him, because as soon as he gets low, he can just run away. Because, I mean, Captain America's got some legs on him. There's no stopping this man when he is deep. He is absolutely messing up their front line and their back line. Wherever he goes, there is fear to be had for Paris. I mean, he's just on the high ground.
Go
doing
Captain America.
so
Did his
much
shield
work,
smash. Now he's running
forcing the
away.
Luna Snow Ultimate with his mere presence. I mean, this is a spectacular performance from QR Code. I have to say, wow.
I agree, Ruben. QR Code
And
is
then
definitely
strangely
killing it.
angled Hela
I don't know
ulti
what
only
his
able to
score
find a
is.
little bit off of
You know,
chip
we
damage,
see 10
and now
seconds of
having
him.
to really
And if
push
he's
through
having that
their
sort of
full
monster
grip, fresh off
performance,
back of
I would
Captain
probably
America.
recommend keeping the
QR Code
camera
leading the
on
charge,
him.
And Meteor Cam, I hope somebody's ready for a face full of metal. And unfortunately, that the unfortunate recipient's going to be the Hela. She'll be finding one. The burst through, the Galactic Legend popping yet again, and hopefully Felicity Blue might look a little more legendary than need be.
This guy seems
Alcatraz
overpowered right
and
here.
King as well as Delusion, all falling down as fast with Shubi being the last here.
I don't know who
SMU
won.
with a
Like, who
huge
won that
clutch
round?
with a really
You can't even
valuable solid
tell.
Ultimate, getting so many KOs at the very end. Even though his team was down one at one point, he made sure it didn't matter, and he brought it back, clutched up a very well-deserved MVP after such a spectacular showing. And I mean, with Lesser Blue and QR Code on your team, how can you really lose when both of them are just putting out
He
so
loves to
much
say the
work
Lycée
entire
Blue.
game? Just Paris is forced to look at QR Code so often that it's leaving the flankers free to do as they please, as they have to worry about QR Code just running around as Captain America, doing whatever he wants. It's really great stuff. I'm loving the Captain America gameplay.
Yeah, the one thing that I was not expecting at all going into this was Captain America, as usually in low elo.
Check out
and
Ruben.
high elo, there
Look
is
at
some
this guy.
questionability about it. It can work sometimes here and there, but from my personal perspective, my Captain America teammates are not the best. But hey, that is a story for a
Oh,
different
Ruben, you're the
time.
man.
My bias aside, good showing from this team here leading into this.
Yeah, QR Code just proving that he is different and is able to do his entire job, every single bit of it. He is making sure to accomplish that on Captain America. And now that we had the first map going in favor of Monkey Arcade, we will be going into a short little 5-minute break before we go into the next map here. So we will see you in just a second here.
All right, now we've got some highlights, boys. You know, this would be a good time to actually talk about the highlights because this shit's so non-stop. This is where you actually would break down the highlights. Be like, hey, this is Hela's ult here, where she flies up into the sky above people and gets a free shot on the people that look out. It's a huge turning point in the match. But no, we're not going to cover it. How many times do you think he'll say QR code in the next round? Oh yeah, easily. One thing I don't understand about when these kind of matches are streamed and stuff like this, there's always like these long pauses in between rounds. And I don't get it because when I play the game, there's not like a 5-minute pause in between the round. Like, what are we? We're not running any ads right now, boys. Like, what are we doing? This music that's playing on stream right now. This is 100% what someone who like would watch like a Luna Snow like cosplay would be listening to during the day. I know Emaru did the other day because they said like Emaru had like 100,000 people watching her like cosplay, and I was just like, how many people are gooning on that right now? I'm gonna be working out to this music like Miss Monster. Get this in our layup lines at the WC. If I could type into chat right now, I'd be typing in that I'm just here to goon on Ruben. Yeah, dude. Let's search for QR code. QR code. I slay dragons with my long sword. I like this, guys. Retired channel. New channel. We've got Barcode OW. I assume Overwatch, right? Yeah. Jesus. Ooh, what do we have here? You can tell the same artist that did that screen, that picture there, was the same person that did the art for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 for the Switch. I can tell the Hyperzone's been going through some of these games because like every time I open up a game and I expect to find either like it to be empty or like the actual game on the cover, it's a different game inside. So like here,
and welcome back. We are bringing you a 1-0 game with Monkey Arcade just winning the last map over Paris, and it is I, Ruben Sargasm, brought to you with Elvin, my casting buddy. Elvin, are we looking forward to seeing this match here? It's looking pretty good so far, with Monkey Arcade looking quite favorable in this matchup here.
Yeah, I did say Monkey go
Ruben,
at it
you
at the
dog,
very
you.
last second. The Star-Lord getting a couple of picks there to secure the victory was amazing to see. But the highlights, I believe it was the Hulk going absolutely insane, right? Nothing to...
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's like Hulk is very strong right now, especially getting that seasonal buff. So getting that extra HP definitely playing a part there.
Yeah, QR code was really tearing it up on the Hulk, on the Captain America. It seems like you can put this guy on any Vanguard and he will be able to do work no matter what. And it was really impressive stuff because normally you don't see the Vanguard player lighting up the kill feed just as much as QR code was.
That's two.
Really, he was putting on quite the show for us. And I mean, I feel like this is looking pretty favorable for Monkey Arcade here. And we'll have to see how Paris matches up in this next map here as we go into the picks and bans phase. And I'm looking forward to see how Paris is going to adapt, because I mean, there was a very dominant Star-Lord performance, a very dominant Captain America performance, but I doubt they would ban Captain America. I mean, we haven't seen that before. And I mean, the whole
we might see it, Ruben. Let's see what happens, my brother.
They did decide to run that on the defense, but then they opted out for the Hawkeye and the Star-Lord. And
it does a little bit, right?
all these different duelist picks.
Stash looks like he has like it taped on, or just like as like marker that he put.
Really wonderful job at it thus far. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited for this next map here. It's gonna go pretty interestingly. And
yeah,
Elvin,
exactly.
I'm excited to get you caught up on this series as well. I mean, this is not one that you want to miss.
I mean, I'm surprised you mentioned Captain
Really?
America. That's definitely a character we don't get to see. Their kit is very interesting, right? They do have that shield to self-peel, which blocks pretty much
Oh,
almost
Ruben,
every
you
damage, but
dog,
it's only
you.
around 400 HP,
Do
so it's
you
not as
have a
tanky
Twitch channel?
as a Magneto shield
He
or as a
has to,
straight
doesn't
shield.
he?
But they do have that mobility,
Ruben.
being able to run into the backline
Sar.
and quite literally
Yes.
just melee you down and just brawl you out. It's kind of just, you have to pay attention to that Captain America, or you will lose a couple of picks. You will get taken out, which is very interesting. But if you're gonna go Captain America, you do.
He has his own channel, but he's not even streaming on it right now.
Kind of gonna get picked out in the back line. So if they do decide to pick that Captain America, I'm expecting to see maybe like a Hulk, maybe like a Black Panther, a Magic, a Star-Lord, something that could just follow up with them.
And something about QR code on that Captain America is, I noticed while he was attacking their backline that he was doing this
That's
special
four.
tech on Captain America that you can do where you can attack faster by spamming the sprint button in between attacks. So this is a very seasoned Captain America player that knows exactly what he's doing, and this is definitely a contender for the top 16 right here. Monkey Arcade, they are doing very well.
It would take me a little bit of time to get it going.
Being such a master on Captain America, because again, this is a very unconventional pick. We do not see a lot of Captain America, let alone without the Thor team up. I mean, he is doing some serious work here, and now we enter the picks and bans phase. And we are immediately.
I'm most hyped for who QR code is gonna select.
Against Hawkeye and get one shot all the time. And a magic ban, interestingly enough, even though we didn't really see I don't think any magic in the last map with the Hela Protect as well, because I mean, Monkey Arcade is just very confident in their Hela player to be able to do better than Paris is, which honestly, I understand. I respect the confidence as Paris puts on the Strange Protect to hopefully be able to negate some of the Hela's value, because I mean, if left unchecked, she can kind of just do whatever she wants and become the server admin, which is not what we want happening.
Exactly. Yesterday we saw a lot of
Yeah,
Helas
you don't want that
basically
happening,
almost
boys.
carrying every single match. The winning team usually had a Hela, so it's very interesting to see that we're gonna get to see that again, even in the top 64 now. Again, some of these teams definitely are showing signs that they're here to stay and get to the championship. An Adam Warlock ban coming in from Team Paris. Again, something you don't really see, right? Adam is very strong, but doesn't provide as much heals as a Luna or maybe a Mantis damage buff with the ult, right? So it's very interesting to see that. Maybe they're kind of worried about the Adam Warlock with the Star-Lord combo, getting those reses up, right? So they're trying to just avoid that. And then a very common ban here coming in from Team Monkey, banning the Hulk, right? It's going to prevent that power up between the Iron Man and the Strange, right? Because the Strange did get saved there. So we're going to see something interesting. QR code actually going on the Venom.
Oh, we're not going to count it because our man didn't say it.
Previously, last map. So it's no surprise here that they're going for the Venom, because it's something else that can just dive the backline.
Yeah, I mean, it is surprising to see QR code on a third Vanguard hero in such a short time. It really seems like they're confident playing anything here. And we also get a really wonderful treat of watching some Spider-Man gameplay from Monkey Arcade, which, again, not super common, a really high skill ceiling, difficult hero to master. But, I mean, hey, if you're picking Spider-Man in a tournament, I am going to assume you know exactly what you're doing.
Yeah, man.
He is ready to
you know they do, Ruben. You know they do.
Paris's strategists as they roll.
That guy sits at home just like that. You better be top tier. You gotta pick that Spider-Man, man. He wants to call him out on stream, but he's keeping it clean and PG for the Marvel rivals.
This is actually gonna make it very hard for Paris to push up. Because if they're going to be pushing in main, it's just going to be such a narrow composition that they're going to go with. But it doesn't matter when you have a portal. And should be using that in
Those are things they should be talking about instead of just blah, 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 blah. Talk about the fact that, hey, these guys just did a cool strategy where, like, the destructible environments in this game, it just removed a lane for them to go in. But instead, he's just fucking chihuahuaing right now.
But the fact that Monkey was just able to drive them down is showing a lot of confidence for that. But the Luna, maybe a little bit out of position there. They need to get that pick, and they will, but it's not. It's going to be on the Luna and on QR code as well. We got LaShaw Blanche is going insane on this Hela.
Lesha Blue really getting as much value as he could have, dropping down from the top ropes, landing on top of their heads, getting the 2 picks. And Harris seems to
Ruben loves that he could say that properly. He practiced that for sure.
Decisive victory here. But I mean, it's not impossible for Monkey Arcade to get a recontest, but they're going to opt out of doing so because they feel much more. Oh, wait, never mind. They decide to contest this with just 0.67 left on the objective. And are they going to be able to hold this? That would be an absolutely crazy attempt.
And if you looked in his room, he has a mirror right behind him too on his streaming setup, because you can see his back of his head behind him.
For even attempting that, I mean, I could never imagine trying to recontest that. That was a really close call. As Paris just sort of cleans up Monkey Arcade here.
They don't even talk about what's happening though.
Like Luna Snow Ultimate, which is a lot of value, which will lead the Spider-Man to be able to have a little bit more freedom upon this engagement. And they also, yeah, Monkey Arcade while they did recontest, their goal with that recontest was to force out some ultimates, and that they did successfully as they come into this fight with nearly 6 ultimates, and they are ready to mess Paris up.
Definitely, they do have to keep in mind that Alcatraz has that ultimate as well, and it looks like it has been used. Give it a couple of seconds, and hopefully we can see Spider-Man going insane. But here comes the Hela ult first, trying to get a pick. Are they going to get it? Not enough, but yes, it is. It's going to be on Alcatraz. It's exactly who you want to pick off. And Shubi also gets traded out, gets res though as well. Alcatraz gets res. Their QR code playing right in their faces. Has her ultimate, so not afraid of anything. And that was very interesting that you mentioned, because Monkey did, they kind of just did bait a lot of ultimates for this next fight. And it was a very questionable contest because they kind of just gave
I want to
to
punch this guy in his face. I'm sorry, I do.
55.21 meters into this first round, and they're going to be using an Eye of Agamotto, and that's going to be a successful pick on the Luna. So that's going to be another support being taken down immediately.
Yeah, and we were unfortunately denied of Skull-Ark going again and again and again, landing kind of short as Crashshine put down the really great regeneration domain, completely negating his ultimate, making sure that he does not get any picks and does not get to go again. Lucia Blue with the nasty shots onto Paris. Oh my goodness, this guy is absolutely
You dog, you did it again.
And Paris is kind of forced to just stand in their spawn for a really long time. They haven't really been able to push up ever since they capped the first point, but they do have nearly 3 minutes to be able to make this work, so I wouldn't be overly concerned if I were them.
Yeah, they desperately need to get the first pick here, and Shubi is going to do just that. Picking off the Spider-Man, and then right after also blocking the Hela ultimate. That's exactly what you want to see from Strange. Has the Eye of Agamotto. He needs to go in here. This might be a perfect play. If they could break the shield off,
They're lagging behind with their coverage of what's going on.
Going absolutely insane. Playing very, very aggressive here with the Mantis. Can they get another pick though? They got to regroup with their team, making sure everyone is healthy here.
I absolutely adore when Mantis players go for such a risky, high-risk, high-reward flank.
Me
like
too,
that.
Ruben.
I mean, just
I'm with you.
Acknowledging that Lucia Blue is such a problem that you need to KO him as soon as possible in order to
He
have
switched
any
up.
chance
He wants to
at
say it.
pushing it forward.
Lucia Blue.
And actually successfully picking him off in the middle of his team is absolutely nuts, as their Spider-Man goes and gets revenge for Lucia Blue. You do not get to disrespect his DPS.
This guy needs to be doing UFC fights, man.
Yeah, and I love the way Monkey is playing. They're actually contesting that top.
Just imagine him calling out Islam Makhachev.
And that's giving Spider-Man a lot of contest here, a lot of control, where they can just go into the back end and get a potential pick, and that's exactly what they're trying to do here. A lot of ultimates being used as the... Oh, wait, hold on.
I hate that we're switching teams too, like the camera stuff. It's like, just stay on the attacking team.
That might be a good start here, but they got to be careful because they got to hit these shots. They still haven't been able to break this chokehold though, and they got to do it right now since they got to pick. Eat Ball switching up to the Thor as well. This might be the change that they needed.
Yeah, I mean, now they're finally starting to see some signs of progress after their flash of brilliance with the capture on the first point here. But they might be negated by Eat Balls immediately getting picked off by Lucia Blue. I'm just landing those headshots consistently, not leaving Paris any room to breathe. But Skull-Ark has an
Just imagine if you're tuning in, you're like, why does this guy keep saying Lucia Blue? And who is Lucia Blue?
On the second point here and starts pushing it forward, going into this next fight with 16 seconds left. Not too many ults across the board. We're gonna have to see how this fight goes, because I mean, it really is anybody's game after Paris was getting held for so long at this one choke point the entire game, basically in their spawn.
They should sign Ruben to a deal where Ruben gets his own, the Ruben cast on Twitch.
And Eat Balls is trying to do just that, being able to pick off the Spider-Man but getting traded off right away. I'm not sure if I'm very happy with that trade, since Spider-Man can just get back into the fight. But here comes Lucia Blue. I can't really pronounce that name, but they're able to get one on Alcatraz.
No, they're competing with each other now.
Already. That is exactly what you want to see if you're rooting for Team Monkey. And here comes Eye of Agamotto, being able to get one, being able to get two, possibly. And yes, that's going to be it. Monkey being able to pull it back although they lost the first round very convincingly, they just hold those choke points to perfection, and they were able to secure only one round, 101 meters. That's nothing
You
at all.
guys have done a horrible job of setting the stage.
Owen with a substantially larger Eye of
My
Agamotto
God.
after making sure to block.
Like, put some effort into it, man. Like, apparently there's a Team Monkey. That's the first time I'm hearing this, and I've been watching the stream now for like a half hour. Like, create your own icon for Team Monkey. Talk about who's on the team. Is Lessa Blue on Team Monkey or not? I don't know. Like, you look at the top. We've got Monkey Arcade and Nick in Paris, but like, the French name isn't in the Nick on Paris team. So like, what are we doing here, guys? Tail of the tape. Set the stage for the audience. Who are the two teams? Who are the contestants? Like, what's going on here? Who scored? How this, like, God.
Perfect against a potential Spider-Man, although they don't know that we know. Instead of a Spider-Man, we're going to have a Black Panther, but it's going to provide the same value where they're going to be going into the backline trying to get those squishy picks, right? So Alcatraz picking that Neymar might be huge, and that might be one of the reasons why they might potentially make a comeback here.
Yeah, I mean, Paris is going to have to really put in some work here in order to make that comeback, like you said. And I like how they're going out the other door just to check for any flanks, any silly portal shenaniganery going on. And yeah, Alcatraz
Shenaniganery.
I want to see what kind of work he's able to pull off, because, I mean, one thing to note about Paris is that they are not running the Hela, which I feel like whenever Hela is an available option, what usually ends up happening is both teams run the Hela because she's just so powerful. It sometimes feels a little silly not to run the Hela mirror, but they must be confident enough in their strategy to be able to pull this off, as Paris gets an immediate pickoff on.
Our man Sargasm here. He's doing like, he's trying to enunciate so much that it's like slowing him down. It's like, bro, just be yourself and talk. Like, you don't need to be Dan Rather and then like the news of in 1990.
To lose, and Ipa's going insane with the group, switching off the Thor as well. This might provide a lot of attention, a lot of.
But I do appreciate that his pace is a little slower. I think that's good.
Alcatraz, although they're not playing the Hela, I do believe Neymar kind of does the same thing. It's one of those hit scan, well, not necessarily hit scan, but it almost feels like a hit scan, right? They do a lot of high damage to the head, and they should be getting the same amount of value that Hela does. Although the ultimate is a little bit harder to hit, but when you have it.
The other reason, like, you wouldn't be saying their name like Alcatraz or whatever, like, I can see the people's names on my screen right now because I'm on a monitor. The majority of people that watch this crap are on like a tablet or a phone. If you're looking on your little phone, do you think you're reading the text box of their individual names that are like literally this big on your phone? Like, no. So just like call it out by the third person character, like the Luna Frost or whatever this dude is. Just do that.
Gets the really crucial pickoff on Alcatraz, but immediately gets traded out by Eat Balls as they go on with the rest of the fight. And Skull Arc starts going again. Beautiful work from Team Paris as they successfully hold them off for a bit longer, and Luna is getting staggered. Oh wow, they are actually staggering the Luna. That is toxic. I love to see it.
You can definitely say it's toxic, but I want to say it is a very smart play. You want Team Monkey to not be able to group up. The longer you stagger them, the longer you're gonna.
The other thing that's going on here is, like, for example, they're trying to pretend that there was like some specific strategy that just happened. These guys are just playing the game. Like, there wasn't like this thought out process going on right now. And like, here guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this, this, and this, right? And it's not what's happening. Like, it's an organic thing that's happening. That's not God.
A piece of that as well. All of a sudden, both support characters for Monkey are down, and this should be another successful hold for Team Paris.
That was a really good hold by Team Paris.
And if it was true that was going on in between rounds, what you would do is you would have like a coach or a designated person that you would talk to on that team, and you would cut to Team Monkey and be like, Hey Team Monkey, this is your man Sargasm here, and I want to talk about the play that you had where X, Y, and Z occurred. Is that something that you guys planned out? Can you walk me through that here for the audience at home watching? Oh yeah, Sargasm, my man. You know, that was something that we talked about. You feel what I'm saying there? Like, we're setting the stage for the audience.
Win this fight with only 2 ults being used, which is really good for Monkey Arcade as they go into this next point here with a Luna Snow ultimate in their back pocket.
Yeah, but they gotta be very careful because they only capped that with overtime, meaning Team Paris is looking very strong here. They might potentially actually hold this. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Not that much time. They also gotta be careful because Team Paris also has 8 balls with that Groot ult. They have Chubby with the Groot ult as well.
Asked to join the stream
They're coming
anytime.
up very soon. And
What's the
Monkey,
speed?
they might
Yes,
be able
star.
to contest this as well, but they gotta be very careful when Alcatraz is gonna be able to shut down that Hela.
I mean, with that pick
What
on
does
the
this
Hela,
do?
this is the start of what could be a Monkey Arcade-esque second point, first choke hold.
You can't see what
that
I'm doing,
they
Likeness
really,
Monster,
really
but
need with this 2-minute time bank that
I'm gonna
that
try to.
Monkey Arcade
Let me see if I can add another
And
window.
It's really fortunate that Crushine almost
So you can
has
see what I'm
their
doing here.
Mantis ultimate because they're going to need these both support ults for everything that Paris has in their back pocket for this fight. As Skull gets picked off and
Nope,
Shuvi
not what I wanted.
just absolutely starts decimating them with the Eye of
Use this-
Agamotto.
yep,
using
now you can
both
see.
the Eye of Agamotto and Namor ultimate for that fight win, which honestly is pretty good value, but Monkey Arcade was smart in not using
Camera
anything
is
for
in
that
use
fight.
elsewhere.
Again, they're very good about their discipline and losing fights with grace and making sure that they don't use too many ults in a lost fight, which is really great from them as we see Monkey Arcade's Spider-Man engaging into a Luna and a Mantis ult being popped at the same time, which, listen, if Monkey Arcade loses this fight, that's perfectly okay because they managed to force
I
out
guess
both of
collaboration
Paris' support
settings.
ults, which is
Notifications.
really good for them.
No, I don't
as
need
Laissez
that.
Blue and Skull
Laissez Blue.
coming out on top here.
They're 100%
Yeah, I love
right.
it,
Monkey
just to
might
say
have the
that too,
potential to bring
boys.
this back because they still have their Luna ult, but maybe QR code has something to say here. They're trying to get a pick. It wasn't enough, but Owen, a beautiful pick on Alcatraz, also Crash Shine being able to kill E-Boss as well. All of a sudden, Monkey has the advantage here. They had to use the Luna ult though in return, but here comes this amazing Spider-Man. They might be able to get another pick.
I can't quite figure out how to utilize this.
Backpedal here. They have
Share my
one
screen.
more fight here. Only 15 seconds left on the clock. It's anyone's game, but Paris needs to group up. They need to get these ultimates because right now they have absolutely nothing.
Yeah, they have absolutely nothing, and Crushine is getting pretty close to that Mantis ult. They're gonna have to do everything in their power to build that as
I don't
fast
think
as
I'll get
possible.
this feature
And
to
they
work.
do go for the last second swap onto the Iron Man from the Winter Soldier as he just hopes to poke them out from across
Now
the map
my
and maybe get some
performance
picks
is
that way.
tanked.
But fortunately, oh
Yeah,
my goodness,
we gave it a shot.
Monkey Arcade Spider-Man is absolutely tearing it up in the backline, but this still is anyone's fight as both teams trade blows really effectively. Alcatraz getting a ton of value on the Namor. This is genuinely anyone's fight as it's just QR code left on the point to 1v1 the Groot.
6.
Oh my god!
Oh!
He's able to win this
Oh!
potentially. He just needs to live
Oh,
long
he's
enough
dead.
for some of his teammates to come back to contest. Unfortunately, they may not be able to, but QR code really did do his
7.
best to stay on that point for as long as possible, as now Monkey Arcade is left to stagger onto the point and try to maybe last second build up some ultimates to try to contest for as long as possible. But QR code really did do
8.
his job as best as he could there. oh, and they have the port, and Paris has the portal coming back so that they can contest a little bit faster. And that is Paris with map 2 in their pocket, making it a tied series.
Come on,
1
Rube.
to 1.
You gotta
Beautiful
talk
work
about
from
what
both
just
teams.
happened. Like,
Paris
for 1 second we
absolutely
had
holding it down.
our
QR
buy.
almost looked like he was gonna clutch up for his team, but both of his strategists were dead, so he had no heals. He managed to get 2 picks on both Vanguards with only like 200 health left. But we have to mention Chubby. They did some amazing Eye of Agamottos that potentially won them the game, getting that MVP as well.
Yeah, I mean, really, really wonderful work from both teams. That was a really close match, and that was a very, very difficult hold for Paris because, I mean, it is the payload got stopped in kind of an awkward position, but they were able to clutch up and keep it together and pull it off successfully, because they knew everything was riding on that last, not that last map, but if they did lose that map, it would be their last. So very good job to Paris for making this a tied series 1-1 as we go into the next map. And oh my goodness, I am very excited to see what happens next.
You look like you're really excited, my man.
Was really clutch, and so was the portal back onto the point from Paris. Both teams doing a really good job making
Ruben,
sure that
if you're not that excited, you don't have to say it, my brother.
I also am very happy that we got to watch some Spider-Man, because that's kind of rare. So now we're going to be going into our 5-minute break very shortly. So we will see you in just a little bit for map 3 of the
See the mirror behind him? Like, he's got the mirror so you can see that. I know, they're taking a break every round. I don't get it. These guys cut so much, like the camera, that you can't even, you miss all the action. You cannot tell, one, which team you're even following, and two, like, if it's a very big moment, you just can't even tell because it switches around too much. You have no clue. Like, my man Ruben can't even get his chance to shine. Well, here we are, boys. I will say this, Clay. Today I asked him, I'm like, Clay, do you know what day it is today? And he goes, it's Supersonic Saturday. I'm like, oh, my boy. He's already got it down. He doesn't need to go to school next year. We just put him on a mic. Put him on a show, man. You know, our man Ruben is just like sitting back like this, looking at himself in the mirror, combing his beard, right, or his stash right now, and just like, man, I am a king. Just do it, living in life. Probably checking in on like some OnlyFans girl too in between. Oh man. I'm telling you, dude, if I was like back, take my wife and I now, like, and let's say we were 26 right now, I would be like every day be like, so you gonna create that OnlyFans yet? Because like we need to make some money. Like let's stop doing this. Like let's not do this. Let's go to work and try to work these 9-to-5 job kind of deal. I'll be like, let's just do some dumbass videos and just get you on stream, get you on OnlyFans, and just whore you out. You know, that's what we're gonna do. That's crazy, isn't it? I believe it, but I feel like OnlyFans somehow, like, it's weird to me because I remember in the 90s, you know, like before the internet was what it is now, I would listen like to the Howard Stern show and like the Howard, you know, watch it on E and catch like the TV episodes, and all like the porn chicks would come on and they were making a decent living, but it's nothing like these OnlyFans girls are doing. And it's just crazy to me, like how much revenue they generate. Like, I just don't get it. I've never even been to OnlyFans, and so maybe it's just like I'm not the target demographic for it, but I just don't get it. But I understand just how like thirsty everyone is for stuff, but dang, dude. And then to pay for it too. That's the weirdest thing to me. It's like I never remember like the internet was always like this access, especially as like a teenager, of like, man, you never have to pay for any of this kind of stuff. And now like dudes are not only willing to pay, like they're willing to pay a lot of money for like access to a girl like on the internet that has no like actual connection or interest in them. It's really odd, isn't it, when you actually break it down? So do you think Ruben comes back, or do you think we have a different guest host? Like, are we flopping hosts again and it's like our man Ruben, or is there like a rotation going on? It feels like it's his show, right?
Being able to run away with the victory on Shin Shibuya against Monkey Arcades. Ruben, for a second, it looked like Team Monkey was outclassing their opponents. But what do you think happened that allowed Paris to come back?
I mean, Paris just pulled off a very successful second point hold. It was really impressive. It's not easy to pull off a hold like that in the middle of the second point, not anywhere too close towards the end. Paris really clutched up and was just able to hold their ground, keep their composure. They knew that it was the very last map of the series for them if they were to lose, but thankfully they clutched up, they kept their composure, they had some clutch plays here.
Fucking describe what that means,
really
boys. Tell the audience, what do you mean they clutched up?
Successfully defend. I mean, it was a lot of very good Marvel Rivals gameplay that I saw from Team Paris, and I'm looking forward to this map 3 coming up between Monkey Arcade and Paris, because I mean they do seem like very evenly matched teams, if I do say so myself.
You just did, Ruben. You don't.
I can't even tell you who's gonna win this one. In my opinion, both teams are definitely looking like.
Oh man, this guy, man, what a king, what a king, man.
Not want to deal with those strange portals anymore, as it's actually going to get banned. I believe last game it actually got saved. So Monkey doing a good job of banning it first, because they knew that maybe Paris was going to save that character again. Black Panther being banned as well on the side of Paris. No surprise here, Black Panther has been a consistent menace throughout this tournament. So taking that character out is definitely very, very smart. As a Luna as well, something very common that we get to see. Luna Ultimate provides a lot of value for the team. The insane heals as well, the potential of the damage as well. Once again, we're going to see an Adam Warlock being saved again though.
Yeah, with the Adam Warlock save, I would not be surprised if Paris were to ban Mantis or Star-Lord, because it is a very painful, annoying team up to deal with on the enemy team. If you get a pick successfully on a Star-Lord or Mantis and they just end up reviving themselves, but maybe Paris will just be using that to their own advantage and be running a Star-Lord for themselves. See, exactly as I said, they did end up banning Star-Lord. They do not want to deal with that team up at all whatsoever. So we may be seeing a very classic Luna Snow and Mantis combo, or some mixture of Luna Snow, Mantis, and Adam Warlock, because I mean, Adam is not one of the two most commonly believed to be best supports in the game, but Mantis with Adam is kind of a different story, because the ability to revive your teammate who is then capable of reviving the rest of your team is considered absolutely invaluable here as we go into the next map here.
Yeah, I believe Hela is also up in the board, but neither team deciding to play it. Instead, Monkey going in for the Psylocke, which is another character that has been insane. Oh, never mind. We are going to be seeing Hela prioritizing the Hela over Hawk is very interesting. I do think Hawk is a little bit harder to get that value.
Oh man, I'm running out of steam with this.
A little bit more consistent damage.
It's just
with
like
those
so
body
fucking
shots.
boring.
But let's talk Blue going on that Moon Knight
Oh,
as well. And the
God.
Raccoon with the Adam Warlock. I was going to say, I'm glad they switched to the Luna because with the Rocket Raccoon, it just doesn't provide as much heals that Luna can. If you're going to be running an Adam, you kind of just need that second strategist that can just do that burst healing. So definitely a very smart decision to switch to the Luna here, as we're going to be seeing Team Monkey going for the top left control. This might be the play that they needed for Moon Knight. They might be potentially getting a kill, but talking about kills, Skulark is going to be the one getting a headshot on the Hela.
And Skulark with the really, really important pick, as Paris seems to be doing a really good job of holding here. But I will say, from Monkey Arcade, I really do like this Moon Knight pick, because it is very common to see defending teams on this map have a very defensive setup that requires...
Alright, I can't take anymore.
What better bunker buster?
I can't take it anymore. Let's see what's going on with Pirate Software on Ashes of Creation.
It's like a weird ass thing to do. Yeah.
So this is a new well, the game's not out, but it's an MMO that's being made.
Yeah, good. You spent so much time yesterday addressing those people. Exactly. I'm not going to do it anymore. It's just, it's way too much. It's way too much for no reason. All right. I don't think I can land here right now. Nope. It's nighttime, so the horrible bats are out. By the way, this is only a level 1 mount, and as such, it only has 700 HP, which is kind of fun.
So this game is designed to be like a more like hardcore MMO. Casting some sort of spell here. All right, boys. We took that down. Well, we put on we didn't really put on much of a show tonight, but we had some fun. Like sometimes it's actually kind of fun just to click around on Twitch and see what's out there. But all right, boys. I got to get the Claymaker to sleep. He's still fucking around in the background, so we'll be back tomorrow on Sunday. This is where I'll pretend I have like an ending song that I still need to make from AI of like, doom, the stream is over. I need to look into like which place to generate like a good song from. Right, powering down. That should be like the good like changing it to from the stream ending to like powering down. I don't know if you can see it on your end, but you see the little tiger in the background to the left of the F-14s flying. Team Tiger Venom hidden away back there. I honestly forgot that the tiger was there until just now. Yep, it's one of those things. It's like it's there, but you don't know it, and it's you're like, oh shit, there's a tiger there. All right, boys, like this monster, we'll be back tomorrow. We gotta figure out something. I bought a bunch of like PlayStation 2 games that I've been meaning to stream, just to do like an old school thing. And I just feel like playing some older games. Like I've just been kind of burned out on the current stuff. And my attention to those will be pretty short, but it'll be fun.